Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at this little robot dog that I managed to find on Amazon. So I don't know if it has a specific name, but it says Puppy Intelligent Cute Pet. Now the main reason I bought this is because it looks suspiciously like Loona. Loona the robot dog from Key Tech that I've shown videos on before. Very similar kind of design with the wheels, the head, the ears. It's very interesting how they pretty much ripped off that design. So here we got touch sensing, voice conversation. So it's not as sophisticated as Loona. It just has a few features on it. You can pet the little dog here. It's got a sensor on the top. Over here, you can see it's got a physical remote, and I always like the physical remotes versus an app if you're trying to, like remote control something. Now here you can see it says Bionic Design, Record Play. So I think you can record your voice on there. Intelligent Programming, Touch Sensing, Songs, voice dialogue, and then you can kind of control which way it goes. So I'll be interested to see what this does exactly. It's got a digital face, more like a, like a dot matrix type of looking face. So let's get it out of the box and check it out. Okay, so now here's everything outside of the box. So this is what it looks like. Now, as I mentioned, this looks very, very much like Loona. Same kind of style of wheels, same kind of looking head. It's very interesting how this is pretty much a knockoff of the Loona robot. It also comes with this little screwdriver so that you can get into the battery compartment. This uses two AA batteries. For the remote, you got all these different controls right here. Let's see if I can focus in on it. So you got the forward, backward, left, right. There's a recording button. You can record your voice and then play it back. I think there's some sound effects. You can program the little robot to go forward, backward, or whatever you want it to do. And then once you've programmed it, you press it again to make the robot do all the different things you programmed. There's some music. I'm not sure I'll be able to show that feature. And then I'm not sure what this is. I'll have to take a look at it. There is the power switch, and I think that's a microphone for your voice. Now, you also have the USB cord that comes with this. This is a rechargeable robot. But as you can see, this looks very much like the Loona robot. It's very, very similar in the design. Now, I think on Loona, the front wheels are more like coasters or casters. These seem like they have a motor in them, as well as the back ones. Now, I don't think this has a specific name to it. It's just called Smart Robot. The ears are going to light up. They don't have the moving ears like Loona does. And then here's the face. Looks like it's got kind of a bit of a dull surface to it, as you can see here. These have a slick plastic on it. There's not really a rubberized thing, so I'm not sure how good this is going to, grip on certain surfaces. This is the sensor right here for when you pet the little pooch. And there's the power switch, and then also that's where you plug it in for recharging. So it's very similar to the way Loona looks back here, the whole thing. All right, well, let me get this charged up and let's try it out. Okay, so I finally got this charged. It took a long time, about 2 hours. Now there are 3 positions on this switch. Sorry, it's not very light. I had to light up the main area out here, but there's 2 positions for the volume. So we're going to turn this all the way up to the high level. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that was interesting. They used some of R2D2's sound effects. Look at the nice little eye movements that they have going on there. The ears light up. Okay, and then, ooh, let me flip this back over here. Now we're going to turn on the remote. And then that pairs up, I'm guessing. Let's see if it moves forward and backward. Oh, there's forward. Let me turn. Okay, so it moves pretty good. Boy, it's pretty zippy too. Let's see if I can get it back in camera range here. So it looks like there's some kind of, you can see the eyes blinking right here. Let me see if I can bring them up. You can see how the eyes, oh, look at that. That's actually pretty neat. They got some pretty cool facial expressions going on here. All right. Now let's see here. We got some, I think you can do some things like music.
time. He pops out of his little house and always sings this rhyme. Cuckoo, cuckoo, the cuckoo says it's 2 o'clock. He's telling us the time.
All right, so that was a pretty interesting song. It's not very loud, and I got it turned up maximum. Let's see, hopefully that came out. Okay, now let's try this programming button, which is this one. So you press it once, and then it says to do like maybe right, left, forward, backward. All right, now let's see, and then you push it again. Okay, there it is. Right, left, forward, backward. All right, well, that's pretty cool. That actually worked pretty good. Now, I don't think it works with the sounds. I think it just simply works with the directions and stuff like that. I will say it does move pretty good. It's not too loud, and it does zip along pretty well. All right, let me see what the next feature is. Okay, so let's try the recording thing. Now, it's this button here. It's got the play and record symbol. You press and hold it till you hear a beep. And then you say some words. Hello, hello, hello. And then you push this.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, so I hope you can hear it. It's really low. I will say the recording part of it's kind of low. The music is a little low, but it is louder than the voice recording. So I'm not really sure what you'd use that recording thing for, maybe just to play around with it or something. But yeah, I don't know. So far, I'm just kind of more enjoying the remote control aspects of it. All right, now it has this voice control mode, but it doesn't say anywhere on here on how to activate it. It doesn't say to push any kind of button. It just simply says to speak, and now here it does. It's going all over again. Okay, so if you leave it alone for a while, it just kind of starts randomly doing stuff. But yeah, okay, so the voice thing, yeah, I haven't been able to figure this out. And it says right here, to issue a new command, one must always begin with hey, and then I guess it's a name, but it never tells you what you're supposed to say. What does the X's mean? So these instructions are a little bit vague, and then it says here, these are the different voice commands. I can say, come here. The dog's supposed to respond yes and make sound effects and goes forward. And you can see it has go back, turn left, turn right, and all this other stuff. So I haven't really been able to figure out how any of that works. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think the instructions could have been a little bit more clear about that. Now it does have a touch sensor on the back of its head right here. So let's touch that and see what it does. Oh, whoa. All right, let me move it forward. I guess it was just a quick little thing. Let's try it again. All right, so once again, it's going all over the place. Let me try to get it back in camera here. This thing is just impossible to film. Sorry about not being able to get this better. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I guess that was it. Let's try it again. All right, so once again, it goes all over the place. So it just makes different random sounds as you are just touching it. Okay, so I just had to go back and see if... Oh, that was interesting. Whoa! All right, so that was totally random. I did not do that. That was interesting. We did a little kissy sound effect there. All right, let's try another one of these songs. All right, so it just sounds like random songs. Okay, let's try this one. Oh my goodness, it's that commercial song. Okay, so they're just children's songs. So I think it's got 14 different songs. Oh, Old MacDonald. Okay. Okay, so I'm not familiar with the vast majority of these. Ah, mulberry bush. Okay, alphabet. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, there's quite a few songs on here. Okay, so we're back to that. Okay, now this button here is the dance button. So let's try that out. Whoa. Okay, it's going all over the place here. Oh, okay, I guess it was just a short little thing. All right, let's move it back a little bit. Let's try this again. All right, it's moving completely out of camera range. All right, so I had to manually take over there. So the dancing thing, it's okay, but man, you're going to need a lot of room because it's just going to go all over the place. And it just starts playing those songs that I showed earlier. Okay, well, I got to say, I'm really not that impressed with this thing. I mean, I know that it's meant more for kids. It's definitely not a Loona. You know, this is much, much more simple. But I don't know. It's fun to play around with as far as like just driving it around with the remote control. But as far as the other features, they're okay. The songs, you know, they're made more for little kids and stuff. Couldn't figure out how to do the voice control thing. The instructions needed to be a little more clear about that. Now, just in case you're curious, here's Loona. So you can see the size difference between these two. Well, here, let me move this one over. We'll put them both together like that. All right, so now you can kind of see how Loona looks here. See if I can turn her head up. Let's see, now that's what she looks like. So you can see she's a little bit bigger, but see the design of Loona? They definitely copied the look of Loona here, and I'm kind of surprised they got away with it. Unless Ki Tech might be putting some kind of a lawsuit or something on it, because I mean, they totally stole their design of Loona, but she's way more sophisticated. And in case you're wondering why I haven't done any Loona videos in a long time, it's because I gotta say, I kind of fell out of love with this poor little girl, and I know I feel bad about it, but she is way too hyper for my liking. I mean, she just goes all over the place, and it was really hard to film those videos. I mean, this one you saw how hyper that one was, but she's super hyper, and she kept roaming around and getting stuck everywhere. I mean, sometimes I had to keep looking as to where she went, and I found that the charger, it didn't work very well. They should have had Loona connected to her charger using Bluetooth like Emo does, because Emo can go home in the dark. He doesn't need to have the home station lit up, or the skateboard. You got to put him on manually. But this is the same problem that Vector had, in that the charger, she's got to be able to see it, and you practically need a spotlight on it for her to get back home. And who keeps their house that brightly lit? So that's why I just kind of haven't been using her. She's been pretty much inactive for about a year now, which is kind of a shame. But I don't know. Like I said, I just kind of fell out of love with her, unfortunately. But anyway, that's the review for this. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get one of these. It's from Amazon. I think it was $27. Super cheap. I mean, it's a very basic thing, made more for kids and stuff like that. But I thought at least I'd try it out and see if I like it or not. But I think I'm going to end up returning this because, I just, I don't know. I don't find myself ever playing with it again. But there we go. A nice little review of this if you've been curious about it. And I got to figure out what the name brand of it is. I'll put it in the title of this video because I couldn't find a name brand on the box. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And I will see you on the next video. So thank you so much for watching and have a good one.